Oh, what's up? Welcome back to what we are currently calling our Daily Bread. This is the daily sales live stream of weDISCOVR Inc. And we're just checking back in about where are we with the sales campaign called Gift Run Berlin. Recap for anyone who doesn't know what this is about. So we are a company that offers, let's call it, local explorers, an app that enables them to be able to go to pop-up events in the city that are hosted by cool cultural ambassadors such as DJs, wellness professionals doing things like yoga, activists, politicians, anyone that's building community and wants to host their audience in real life at cool spaces such as cafes, restaurants, museums, rooftops, co-working space, airport lounge, so on and so forth. So we make it possible that all these different stakeholders in the community can have cool experiences at unexpected spaces. And so the last time that we checked in, which wasn't yesterday, as crazy as it sounds, I'm kind of bummed at myself. It didn't happen yesterday due to just crazy work conflicts. When I say work conflicts in terms of scheduling. But the day before yesterday, where we were with things was that I confirmed that for each of our user types, so we have explorers, brands, the commercial spaces, cities, and then also the cultural ambassadors. We built the landing pages for the campaign. So the landing pages essentially is a part of our website that just says to each avatar or user type, hey, this is the pain that you've been experiencing. Here's what you tried, it didn't work. And here's our solution and how we help people like you solve that problem. You can become a part of this 90-day experience that we're doing in Berlin, hyperlocal, and here's how you get involved. So a very clear call to action. So we have those landing pages built for each user type. I've already put the copy, the text for the landing page in front of our team, such as our commercial director, Patrick, and also our operations manager, Yap, who she also has experience with doing, let's say, B2B events, activations and partnerships. They're actively giving me feedback. I have also already built the actual landing page itself, so the front end design. And the next step is for Patrick to create the, let's call it case study PDF for each landing page. So when someone signs up, we want to already make sure that we answer all of their questions they might have before either joining the app or joining a call to figure out if it's a good fit for them. And that's where the PDF comes into play. It goes a bit more into detail on some of the technical things. For example, a brand might want to know more in depth, how are we measuring campaign success? What are the specific metrics that we're tracking for them? Is it the number of people that have attended the event? Is it the number of people that have tried or interacted with their product, number of user-generated content pieces, so on and so forth. So those PDF documents supplement what's actually in the landing page, so that by the time someone actually completes their sign up or comes to a meeting, they're very clear on these things so that the call itself can be used on the essential thing. Is it the right time? Do they have the authority to make the decision? Do they have the actual means, the budget? And do they trust that we are the right solution for them? And if that is the case, and we've gone through all those things, then it's about moving to the next stage. And so that's where we're at. My goal by the end of the week was to have all the landing pages done. Today is Friday, ladies and gentlemen, and I can confirm that I hit my target. So that's very wonderful. But what else do we have here on the menu? Stay with me, stay with me. I'm still here. There's a technical side of this, which also Patrick's specialty comes into place. He leverages artificial intelligence and optimization of the entire, let's say, sales process. And so we will be building a technical documentation around each user type that shows all of the back-end activity. So inside of the CRM, the customer relationship manager, building things like the actual sequences. So for the part of email that goes out after someone's gone to the landing page and they schedule a time, what happens next? Then we reach out to them on LinkedIn. Then we do things like send them a case study PDF. Then they get a call from our AI phone caller that says, hey, we're super excited to speak with you. Reminder that your call is coming up in X amount of days or X amount of hours. So those are the technical things that we have to build out. Next week, we will be doing a workshop, hopefully in person, where we're going to but actually build out these remaining components so that come February 1st, we can already hit the ground running, make this a super successful campaign, There's several moving pieces, but we have a capable team and we're super, super excited to make that happen. From a founder standpoint, how am I doing? Clear on what I need to do, what needs to get done. I was feeling quite squeezed this week because apart from sales, there's also other aspects to my job as the chief executive officer. So a lot of meetings with lawyers, follow up with investors because we do have our fundraising round open. I'm super grateful to our current investors on our cap table and also the new ones that are coming in that are supporting our vision and also getting behind the momentum that we have, because investors, unless they're very, very early stage investors like angel investors, we do have some of those, like shout out to Chris, you're the man. Later stage investors, they're not funding an idea, they're funding momentum and traction to make that go further. So that requires a lot of meetings, a lot of documentation, a lot of follow-up. And so I was doing that. On top of that, I have, as you all may remember, if you've seen some of the earlier content, my focus across all these areas is 100 reps. So I want to introduce you all back to a concept that was talked about on the podcast called either My or Your First $1 Million in Business. The leader of the podcast, the host, he was talking about how he met with Mr. Beast and it was like, a lot of people come to you for help. They want to know what's the magic formula for success. And Mr. B says something like, I instruct those people to do 100 repetitions. And the guy says, okay, what do you mean by this? He says, so if it's about content, film, edit, post 100 times and then come back to me. And the host, he asked something like, do those people ever come back? And Mr. B said, they never come back. And there's two cases. Most people never try because they get to like the 5th or 6th video and they give up. And the ones that do 100 videos, they never need to come back because they've gotten their own momentum. And so my realization was, in reality, the only people or companies that we are competing with are the ones that are really serious and that are willing to do at least 100 reps. So in reality, we've been around for multiple years. We've done many, many hundreds, thousands of reps. From a measurement standpoint, I'm doing my own kind of executive campaign of 100 reps in my personal and professional lives, 100 gym sessions, 100 episodes of our Permission to Be Human podcast, 100 first-time investor meetings, 100 gift run sales calls, first-time sales calls, 100 lessons of my Mandarin course, 100 of these sales live streams. And it might sound like, whoa, that's a lot. It's not. What I'm building is going to take a long time. So I might as well get started. So in terms of my progress, since I've been tracking, I now have 13 gym sessions where I've waken up at 4 o'clock in the morning, got my ass to the gym. And it was not about exactly what I did. It was about getting there because my objective here is to become the kind of person that has exercise as their lifestyle. The Permission to Be Human podcast. We've done 4 segments. We still got 96 to go. That might take an entire year. We don't know yet, but we're on track. Investor meetings. We've done since I started tracking the investor meetings, I dated it back to November. 7 of those meetings closed us about $6K. So imagine what 100 of those calls do. Number one, it gives me the opportunity to refine the messaging. And the second thing is that we get to learn a lot more about what works for investors and what doesn't. I have a great hack. It's a platform called Hubble. It's a marketplace to be able to meet with some of the greatest angel investors and VCs. You do then have to have a budget. But there's also another hack. Before I spend any money, I reach out to all of them on LinkedIn. So now I'm building up a LinkedIn presence, connections with all of these really great VCs. And they accept the request, by the way. Because remember, when it comes especially to venture capitals, ladies and gentlemen, they need great founders and great businesses as much as we need them. So yeah, we made it through another day, made some meaningful relationships, got some great opportunities on the horizon. We're super, super excited. And we're just about ready to hit the ground running. For the gift run campaign, we have a target spend with the brands of, I believe it's $300,000. It might sound like a lot, but when you consider what we're giving them a total of 26 events that they get integrated into, somewhere around 200 people at each event, real product sampling, on-site sales, user-generated content, professional content. So on average, brands, they spend about $50,000 one event, but we've created a model that makes it far more economical. So there could be one brand that this makes sense for them and they go all in and they do the whole campaign and they own every event. And for others that might just be starting out, they test it, and they want to spend, the minimum buy-in amount is $7,000, but they won't be the exclusive sponsor. They'll be a co-sponsor. Yeah. So that's it for now. Thank you for checking in, for hanging out. If you know any founders building something and they're looking for a community, please share this with them. Make sure you also like and subscribe and comment. Wishing you all a great weekend. Choose your hard. Alex Hormozi says this all the time. There's always going to be hard in life. Either you're choosing to do the hard work or you're dealing with the hard regret later. And so I'm all about doing the hard work now. So let me go and be about it. Stop talking. Thank you so much. If this helps you at all in some kind of way, I'm very happy to hear it. Peace out and much love. We are weDISCOVR, helping you find your next place to be, all while giving you permission to be human. Peace out.